Okay, so you've made a living using your skill set and you have been working years to hone your expertise, and you've just discovered the world of sales funnels. You might be thinking, this is the magical piece that is going to help me finally be able to get my business together and be able to make money selling my knowledge to other people and being able to teach it to people. Have you launched a funnel before for your business, and were you hoping it was going to bring you a lot of sales? We've worked with a lot of people who have come into the world of funnels thinking that if they just go build their funnel and launch it, then everything was going to change for them. Their business would get launched, people would be coming and buying their offer, and that their business would be successful and profitable. But that's not usually what happens. Funnels are very powerful, but they are just a tool. Funnels are never going to work if you don't figure out a few key things first before you start building funnels. For people like us who are deep experts in their field, we work with a lot of different experts, so no matter what that is, you are just so knowledgeable in something. That's what comes natural to you. It's not the marketing, it's not the sales. Those things are not natural skill sets for you. For those of you that are like that, like us, this is what we have found. Funnels are not the magical thing that people think that they are. And a general rule of thumb is if you can't go sell it to somebody without a funnel, the funnels are not going to work for you. They are just a tool. They are just to facilitate that sales process. So before you dive headfirst into building funnels for your business, let's make sure that you have some key things in place first so you don't waste your time and money and effort in something that you're not ready for. Number one is you need to know and understand your dream customer, the person that you are meant to help in the world, the person that needs to know your expertise, that is out there looking for someone like you to teach them whatever it is that you do and help them in their journey. You need to know and understand them. You need to understand where are they at now, what pain are they in now, meaning they're going through some sort of trouble, they're looking for an answer for something, and they have a problem that they are looking to solve. You have that answer. I believe there is somebody out there for everybody. No matter what it is that you do, there is somebody out there that you can help. Understanding what it is that you are able to solve with your skill set. How is your dream customer articulating that problem? How are they talking about it? And how are you able to bridge that gap between the problem that they have and how you are able to solve it for them and bridge that gap between the two of you? Being able to understand them is going to help you do that. Understanding how are they talking about the problem and how are you able to help them understand that you are the one that has the solution for them. The person that can articulate the problem the best is going to be the person that is the most trustworthy and credible to work with. People don't necessarily need to know the step-by-step of how you're going to help them. If you can articulate the problem better than anybody else, they are going to trust you to know what you are talking about, and they're going to come to you to solve that problem for them. Okay, so here's your action item to go make sure that you have this thing in place. Make sure you have talked to at least 5 to 10 people that represent your dream customer. You're pretty sure if they just knew your genius that these people would want to pay you and be your clients. Go find 5 to 10 people that are like that. You're not going to try to sell them anything. You are just going to have a conversation with them. The best way to do this is just ask them, hey, do you mind getting on a 15-minute interview with me? I just want to ask you some questions about where you're at with this thing, or where you're at and fill in the blank with whatever it is that you're trying to help the world with. Ask them to interview with you about that topic. You're not positioning this to be able to pitch them anything at the end. You are purely doing market research at this point. If you have found 5 to 10 people where you think they represent your dream customer of who you are wanting to help, and you have interviewed them and you have received information from them regarding that topic, number 2 is know the big picture journey that you are going to take somebody through to help them solve this problem. Now that you've done number 1 and you've interviewed and you've gotten feedback from people and you understand where they're at now and you know where you're trying to get them to, what are those steps that come in between? How are you going to get them from where they are now to where they want to be in the problem space that you are playing in? How you do this is jot down the map, jot down the steps. You're going to brainstorm what are all of the things that I could do with somebody or teach somebody or help someone to do to help them get to that result. chances are you're going to start to see some groupings of patterns in what you are writing down. What you want to have in the end initially is the major milestones or the major steps in how you're going to help somebody get from point A to point B. Your action item for this is do that exercise, brain dump all of the steps that you could possibly take somebody through, pick out the major ones. There's going to be like a theme, a way that you can group and categorize all those little ones together to come up with the big major ones. Write this out. What this is going to do is help you when you do go make an offer to somebody. You don't have to give them every little detail. You just have to tell them, here's the result I'm getting you, and here is the process that I'm going to take you through to get that result. This isn't the micro steps. This is 5 to 10 steps of we're going to help make sure that you have this in place. I'm going to teach you and make sure you understand this. Then you're going to have this. And in the end, you're going to end up with this result. You just want to give them the overview. And this is going to allow you to start to talk about what you do to help people so that you can start getting feedback on that. The other bonus to this is once you have this mapped out, you can go start selling this to people and you can start walking them through these steps and start to validate your process, because chances are if you are a deep expert, you are so used to doing the thing, but you're not so experienced in teaching the thing or transferring your knowledge to somebody else. Number 3 is go validate your offer. Now that you've gotten feedback from people about the problem space, you have created your initial idea of what the journey is that you're going to take somebody through to get them from where they're at now to where they want to be, that you can help them to get to. Now it's time to go see if people are actually willing to pay you to solve this problem. This is a test of not only the offer that you can make them of, I'm going to help you get from here to here. It's also a test of your marketing. Do you understand how to get people's attention in that problem space? Do you know how to articulate that problem the best? This is where we now get to test that from step 1 and step 2. What you're going to do is create an offer. What is the price point where you can work one-on-one with somebody in taking them through that step-by-step process? Keep in mind, you're just validating at this point. I do believe that you are an expert and you should get paid for this, but it may not be the amount of money that you ideally want to sell this for, but it could be. You could definitely sell it. Make sure it's worth your time to go take somebody through this. Keep in mind, it's your first time running through it. You're probably going to give them a condensed version. You might give them a version that you're going to be tweaking a lot and it might be a little imperfect, and they should be somebody that is knowing that. They should know that up front, and that it's somebody that's willing to have a little bit of patience with you. Go find 3 to 5 people that are willing to literally pull out their wallet, pay you money, and that you can walk through this process with them one-on-one. This is where we are actually validating all of the work that you have done so far. It is when you have finished this step, when you've actually confirmed people understand and trust you to solve this problem enough to pay you money, and you have walked through part of this, at least part of the journey, if not all of the journey with somebody. That is when you can confidently move forward knowing, I know how to sell this thing. I know how to talk to people about this, and I know how to help people understand what it is that I'm going to help them to do. That's when we move into funnels. We can't rely on the funnels to do that work for us. We have to lay the groundwork with these 3 steps before we can build funnels that are going to replace you. Let us know in the comments below, which of these 3 steps have you done so far? If you haven't done any of them or you haven't done all of them, let us know which one are you working on first. And this is the order that you should do. So if you haven't done any of them, start at 1, then go to 2, then go to 3. Let us know in the comments which one you're working on right now. And if you want extra support in doing this, please come join our GeekOut community. We have a Facebook group. It's totally free. Go to geekoutcommunity.com and I'll put that link down in the description so you can get to it easily. And if you are looking to work with us or find other opportunities on how we can help you with this, come into the community and we will let you know other ways that you can work with us as well. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.